This is my first ever story. It's about a fox called Terry who finds love in the most unique animal ever. These two lovers go through school together and endure the hardships of what their school throws at them. This story contains sexual scenes. Okay. Alright, let's start with the story. Terry, wake your furry ass up! My mom was yelling at me. Again, I groaned as I got out of bed and looked in the mirror. God, I am one sexy fox, I said to myself. Okay, I should explain about myself first. So I am a fox and my name is Terry Darkhorse. His name is Terry Darkhorse, even though he's a fox.
Okay, I guess you're the fox.
Alright. Oh, should we just take turns paragraphs, or I don't fucking...
I'll just take over.
No, let me finish this paragraph.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I should explain about myself first. So I am a fox, and my name is Terry Darkhorse. I am 16 years old, straight. I write fan fictions, box boy about humans mostly. I am your average fox, red with a white tip tail and emerald green eyes. Alright, your turn.
Am I reading now?
Yeah.
I got changed into a pair of jeans. There was a hole there's a hole for my tail to poke through at the back. Thank you for that. And a black shirt. I went downstairs and looked at the time, 8 a.m. Shit, I'm gonna be late. I dashed out of the house without even breakfast. Without even breakfast. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it's right. It doesn't sound. No, it's not.
But I didn't have time to worry about that. I was gonna miss the bus again. God damn it, Terry. Oh. By the time I got to the bus stop, it was 8:10. Lucky for me, I thought. That's when I saw him, the wolf from down the road. As soon as he saw me, he smiled and looked down. I was wondering why he did. So I sat next to him and didn't even bother trying to make conversation. Wait, I tried before and wait, hold on.
Don't worry, there's a lot of grammar shit fucked up.
Come on, Terry, get your shit straight.
Alright, my turn.
Right, I'll just skip to the juicy stuff.
Alright, my turn.
Thank God. Oh yeah.
So I was in French staring out the window as usual, while the teacher, a French poodle, ironic, I know, was droning on about something that I didn't care about. So per usual, I put my hand up and asked if I could go to the toilet. Be quick! I grabbed my hall pass and went out for a slow walk, then thud! Someone had run into me. Watch it, I growled. I looked up and there is the wolf. Oh.
Alright, am I reading?
Yeah, you're reading.
Alright. So I should explain about this wolf. So he is an Arctic wolf, about 5'7", 16, has the cutest baby blue eyes. OMG, I just said cute? I couldn't help but stare at him. I saw him staring at me. We didn't say anything. Then I saw someone. One of the foxes from my primary class. Jason, his name was. Got you, little wolfie. Jason said, grabbing him by the scarf of the neck, which made him yelp. Jason started punching him. God damn, Jason, what's the problem? Let's see. I stared in horror at what I was seeing. For some reason, I felt my fist clench before I knew what happened. Jason was lying on the ground floor, knocked out with blood running down his face. God damn, you got your ass whooped by a fox.
Alright.
I rushed over to the wolf. Are you okay? I asked him with a worried expression on my face.
Alright, so this is the first chapter of my first ever book. Hope you like it. Hope you do like it. Would you love... I'm not even gonna fuck... Alright, continue with the next part.
Chapter 2. A short ass chapter.
Hey man, this is a fucking garbage. Alright, wait, should we credit the user? I think we probably should have done at the beginning.
This is made by Dragon Fur. I also like to know how dragons don't have fur.
Yeah, they have. Maybe in his world. Go check out his fan fictions. They're the best, top quality, no grammar errors. It'll get you hard for sure.
Do you want me to keep reading?
I'll keep reading.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing that happened. The wolf was knocked out, so I picked him up and rushed him to the office. This is where it gets juicy.
Oh boy.
So when I got him to the office, the staff asked me, "What happened?" So I told them. Afterwards, all I got was, "Thank you. You can go back to the lesson now. We will send for you when he's awake." So I grudged off to the lesson. It was fourth period. I was called to the office to see the wolf. As soon as I walked in, I smiled and said, "You okay?" "Yes, I am, thanks to you. I'm Darren," he said.
Darren.
To me, his voice was amazing to listen to. Alright, your turn.
I'm Terry. It's like his mom. Alright, I'm Terry. It's a pleasure. Hey, you want to hang out? When I said that, he looked extremely surprised, and I saw him blush slightly. Yes, he said. He more or less yelled at me. Fuck yeah, man. Where are they? Let's see. He got up after a while. We had been talking for some. Wait, we had been talking. Okay, for some time. Darren's parents came to get him. We said goodbye to each other, and in a few moments, I got a text off. I got a text off someone.
Thanks for talking to me. To hope you don't mind me texting you, the teachers were on your profile, and your mobile number was on there. Me. "Oh, Darren, it's you who was wondering who it was. I don't mind." Darren. "Okay, phew. I was wondering when you want me up." Me. "How about tomorrow during luncheon after school?" Darren. "Yeah, cool. Thanks, you're the first friend I've ever had." Me. "Wow, same. I have never been well liked." Darren. I would have thought you would have had ton of friends. Well, G2G. TXT later.
Well, G2G. TXT later? Okay, but TGYL, we talk to you later.
In case you cool hipster kids don't know. now you can be a cool kid. You know, just like you want to hit up the bitch. "Dip me in your Monday milk."
Dip me in your Monday milk, bitch. That's what I should have yelled at the girl.
Alright, your turn.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. After the conversation, I was super excited. I finally had a friend to talk to. When I thought of him being my friend, I felt my tail wag. At the end of the day, I walked home, put my headphones, and listened to Monster Fur.
Monster Fur. Okay.
Hold on, pause. Okay, it's not an actual.
No. Next.
No, that's not a thing. Alright. Hope you all like the second chapter. I was bored and decided to upload the next chapter. What do you think of Terry or Darren? Or both? I will be doing more chapters for the next few days. Just having to think of what I'm going to put. Usually write down all and type it on my computer away. Alright.
That part's not relevant, Jaden.
I know. Okay, so the next day I woke up to my mother coming to my room with someone falling behind her. Mom, it's too early. It's not too late. Get him, his friend is here. My eyes shot open. I saw Darren standing there in my room smiling. I got out of bed and only my boxers at this point. I did see him turn bright red, but I just shrugged it off. So I changed and walked downstairs with Darren, and we both left for the bus stop.
"So why were you in my house?" I asked Darren calmly. I could tell he didn't want to say, but he sighed and he said, "I guess I wanted to walk with you to school. I haven't really chatted with anyone before." At this point, his tail started wagging. "So why was Jason bullying you yesterday?" I would prefer not to say for now." "That's fine," I responded. "He is a dick." So we walked to school just chatting. I learned Darren only just moved here to Furry and that he was adopted. I also learned he liked all the things I liked.
I know it's short time. I'm sorry for that, but I do hope you enjoy it. But who cares? Alright. Thus, yes, I said thus. Came the weekend. Yes, I said thus is unnecessary. Came the weekend, I was heading to Darren's house. He apparently wanted to talk to me about something. I will admit, though, we've only been talking for a few weeks. It feels like we've known each other most of our lives. Let's see. So I arrived at Darren's house. I knocked on the door, and a male Arctic wolf entered the door. He spoke in a heavy tone. Hello, who are you? What's good, nigga? It's like, I'm a friend of your son's. He's up in his room. It's the first door on the right. You smell like a broke-ass nigga. I walked in, stuck on my shoes, said thank you, and headed out to Darren's room. I then knocked on the door. Come in, Darren said. I'm inside. I walked in and saw him on his computer on Skype. Hey Terry, Jake. Hey Terry, Jake. This is my friend Terry. Terry, this is my cousin Jake. Oh, I thought this guy had friends for a second.
No, unfortunately, they're related.
Hold on. I looked at the screen and saw another wolf. However, he wasn't like Darren. Though he wasn't like Darren. He looked like a cross between Arctic wolf and a fox. His fur was like a bright yellow. Must have been the genes like you thought. Anyway, Jake, talk to you later, bye. He ended the Skype call. He looked nervous, more nervous than he has ever. I sat down on his bed and he came to sit next to me.
Oh. So we chatted for a while. I could see he was getting more and more nervous. Hey Darren, what's up? You're extremely nervous. He looked more nervous since I asked. Huh? No, well maybe, And just like that, he kissed me on the lips. I was so stunned. I didn't know what to do, but after 5 seconds, I pulled away my face as red as a tomato. I got up and rushed out of the house. I could hear Darren. Terry, wait, I'm sorry! I ran home. Luckily, no one was home, so I went straight up to my room and lied down on my bed. A few minutes later, I got a text off Darren. Terry, I am sorry. I guess it was hard for me to tell you that I was gay. I'm sorry, bud.
I'm gay.
Hey, Jaden.
Yeah?
It's kind of hard for me to tell you I'm gay.
Just have voice.
You want to come over? Play some Smash Brothers?
Oh, we'll smash, alright.
Yeah, I'll stick my dick in your ass. I didn't even answer.
Is the recording just him staring at my profile picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna put something else in there instead.
Broke ass nigga. This is what what Darren's dad looks like.
He is an Arctic wolf.
It's hard for me to tell you, okay? Hold on. Oh my god.
Okay. Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't even answer. My mind was still racing on what just happened. My body felt weird. Heart was racing. That was my first kiss. I thought to myself.
Every kiss begins with K.
Gay.
So the weekend was over and I was dreading Monday only because I would be seeing Darren. He probably hated me for not talking to him. I walked down the bus and there was Darren. I could tell he had been crying. His fur and his eyes were darker. I went up and I looked at him, Darren. Yeah? He said in an upset tone. Look at me, please. As soon as he turned to give, hold on. As soon as he turned to me, I gave him a kiss on the lips. He looked down. I looked down at his eyes and saw a shocked expression on his face. Darren, say something. He didn't say anything. Before I had a chance, the bus came. We sat next to each other, holding paws and smiling brightly.
Oh, I'm getting hard already, Jaden.
I'm like hard AF, dude.
I am rock hard. Give me a second. I gotta masturbate. All right. So the school day went by fine until the footballers thought it would be funny to mess with my Wolfie. Yes, I called him that because he was gay. What did they do, you ask? They beat him up, of course. I found him in the medic room with bruises all over his white fur was a blackish red color from the dried blood. As soon as I saw him, I burst out into tears and held his paw. OMG, Darren, I'll take care of this, I promise! And then I just walked out.
I just walked out.
Just walked out.
It was like, what am I gonna do? Alright, Darren's point of view.
Okay.
What?
Keep going.
So my day was going amazing. So my day was going amazingly, little fluff ball. Yes, I call him that. Who I had a crush on since I came to this town. Kissed me and we started going out. Just like that. Just took about. I wish my day was.
Jaden, take notes. Jaden, take notes.
I just take notes. Fucking kissed the first chick that I like. Let's see. Okay, going out, see, that made my day. I was a bit upset that we didn't have many lessons together. I was pondering this thought. I accidentally ran into a large wolf, Daniel. I think
Dylan.
Dylan. Oh yeah, Dylan. I don't know why I said Daniel. I think that was his name. Sorry, I didn't see you there, I said. He turned around and smiled. He spoke with a deep voice. That was almost terrifying. Well, but it's the little bad wolf. Oh, listen, especially since Fox friend knocked Jason out. I gulped and tried to run, but one of Dylan's companions grabbed my tail and picked me up like it was nothing. So I was there hanging upside down by the tail, with probably 5 muscular furs crowding me. Their hands already into fists, and that's when I felt a massive pain in my stomach. A punch had come from Dan.
Diane, he forgot
Diane?
the fucking L.
Yeah, Daniel.
He has to hold the L.
That's the whole deal, yeah.
For fucking terrible spelling and this for fiction already, fan fiction already. Right.
Yeah, that's when it started to happen. He probably got too much like dried up jizz on the L. You see, that's when it started to happen. I was kicked and punched. By 5 minutes, I couldn't help but cry. I was laughed at and finally dropped and left in the hall. I was on the floor bleeding with a massive pain in my stomach. All I saw was blurred figures running towards me and then nothing. Next thing I knew, Terry walked out of the medical room and I could hear him say, "Oh, take care of this." I tried saying something but I couldn't. It hurt to breathe.
Nigga, I'm about to make a Columbine shootout in this fan fiction.
What's happened? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I somehow lost my notepad with my story, and I'm really annoyed by this because that story was the first one I ever wrote, so I may be starting a new story soon. I'm sorry, everyone who loves the story. I loved writing it, but I can't find my book, so I can't continue putting it on here. I'm truly sorry. You could, nigga.
Okay, continue reading the next part. Okay, so I finally found my book with the rest of the story, and haha, I'm so happy. It is unbelievable. I was looking for it everywhere. The story will be continued. I was hopefully be putting out a week or more. I'm so happy. But okay, so we found it. Faggot, making a drama queen. Right. Terry's point of view. I can't believe what them jerks did to Darren. They're gonna get what is coming to them. Okay, I should say that I am not as muscular as them, but I am fast and I am a black belt at karate. I don't usually tell people or use it, but you know, someone hurt my boyfriend. They are going down. I found them all in the canteen chatting up some lasses.
Touchdown,
I go over.
Big savings. Join today and get $21 gift card, treats, and big game. Look at that, pizza and cookies.
What pizza?
Continue.
Okay, you interrupted me, you rude ass son of a bitch.
You're a broke ass nigga. I'm just kidding.
I found them all in the canteen chatting up some lassies. I go over to them and one of them, a big muscular wolf, comes over to me and grabs my arm. "Where you going, shrimp?" I instantly grab his hand and put him in an arm lock and kick him in his leg and push him to the floor. By this point, everyone was staring at what I just did. 2 other furs, about the same build as the first one a bull and the other a fox, charged at me from both sides. I step out the way and push both with both my palms into their jaw, dislocating them both and knocking them out. Both Dylan and Jason were shocked at what I just did. Jason gets up, cracking his knuckles, and brings his fist, assuming a boxing stance. He throws a hook punch, which I block, and punch him in the stomach. He only smiles and hits me in the stomach, knocking some of the wind out of me. He kept on coming at me. I can't even throw a punch, just block until finally see an opening. His right foot strains a bit before he punches. I may get a punch to the face, but I have to do this, so I go for it and kick down on his knee, and that's when I hear a crack. His leg broke. Get in. I heard some furs start to cheer. I was the first fur to ever stand up to these lots. Now Dylan didn't look as tough as he normally would. I would approach him calmly, not showing any expression. He was too shocked to even move. I was loving it. I punched him in the gut, knocking all the wind out of him. He didn't even fight back, and I kept on hitting him until a few teachers had to drag me off him. Payback is a bitch.
Now, one thing I want to know, you said how he threw a hook at him. He was blocked like it was nothing, right?
Mm.
Now, assuming that Dylan is a lot bigger than Jason, right?
Yeah.
The best way you can block that is if you hold your hand up, and he brings up your hand, take the hit. But if you're just doing a full force right hook, there would be no blocking that shit.
No, you obviously don't know. You obviously don't know, Terry.
Only if he dodged it, I could understand.
You don't fucking know Terry, Jaden.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He is a black belt in fucking karate. Did you not fucking read it?
I'm just assuming what you block the right hook in boxing.
Hey, look at me, I go to boxing, I know this shit. No, you don't fucking know Terry.
I'm sorry. Please.
Continue.
Alright. So there I was sitting outside the head office waiting for my mom to come. I knew my mom would kill me, but I also knew I had to tell her the truth. That I was gay. And I was gay. Even though, like, 9 chapters ago he was straight.
Yeah.
That I was gay.
I am gay.
I know I could just tell him I'm friend, but I can't keep it a secret forever. So it's better. So better time than ever. What? Okay. So there I was, the longest 10 minutes of my life. Then she finally came. I could tell she was pissed before she even had a chance to tell me off the head call us in. Thank God. He was an old Doberman with an experienced, calm tone. Hello there, Mrs. Dork Horse, Dark Hat.
Fucking dork, loser.
Dork Horse? I called you in because your son, Terry, beat a group of boys at lunch. I sunk lower in my chair. The head continued. Now what I want to know is why. I straightened up and began.
Alright. You want me to do it?
I got it, don't worry, bro. I got it, bro. Darren is, he is. I turned to my mom with tears forming in my eyes. My mom saw and seemed to already know. She leaned in and hugged me, waiting for my response. My boyfriend. I couldn't bear to look at her. So I kept my head down, not saying anything until the head spoke. Well, this is a turn of events, and we will get the boys in trouble for being dirty. However, you were still in trouble for putting all the boys in the hospital. Every lunch you will have detention, and after school you will have the cleaners clean everything. If you find out that you've been slacking or skipping out on one day, you'll be expelled. Don't make yourself clear. Every time this guy's a bum. I just
fucking mixed with Goofy.
Mixed with Goofy, yeah.
Go. I created Obamacare. Go home. Go home.
If you slack it up, that's it. Gonna fucking put you down. Go.
I do not agree with Trump. Go.
I just nod. I guess nod is having tears going down my fur. I wasn't as worried than having my dad find out.
Oh. Alright, my turn.
Oh, Darren's point of view. Wait, no, I don't like that, Daniel.
Right.
Dylan.
I wake up in a soft, comfortable bed. The air smelled of disinfectant. When I opened my eyes, it took a few moments for my eyes to adjust to the light. I heard a familiar voice. I turned to my left, and my dad and Papa are there. Yes, they are married. Ironic, I know. My dad spoke up as he smiled that caring smile I love. You okay, son? No, you okay, son? Yeah, I guess. I just feel stiff, I said, trying to move but failing. Well,
Well,
I don't fucking know. Who is this speaking?
hold on.
Alright, well, you would after them lads beat you up. So who's this? Well, you would after them lads beat you up. So who's this Terry lad you were mumbling in your sleep? I was quite surprised that I talked in my sleep. I felt myself blush heavily. Well, he is, At that moment, the door flew open, and there stood Terry. Hello, cutie. How are you? My face blushed as my papa turned and smiled at both of us. They're about to have a fucking foursome in there.
They're about to all have one big gangbang.
Yeah. Alright, Terry's point of view.
Alright, hey, Terry's point of view. I wanted to see my little wolf, but yes, that's a nickname of Gator's gonna deal with it.
Deal with it, swag.
Deal with it, swag. I got my mom to drive me to the hospital, and when I asked the lady at the desk where Darren's room was, she told me it was room 3A. When I got there, I pulled a fox necklace out of my pocket and brought it especially for him to keep me close when I can't see him. God, this got blurry real fast. Walked in. Hello, Kitty. How are you? I stopped and looked at the two male Arctic wolves sitting by Darren's bed. I saw Darren blushing, and then I did. Did I come at a bad time? I asked shyly. No, please take a seat, Larry. One of the Arctic wolves said, as I sat beside Darren on the left side, he held his paw tightly. He smiled as I did so. So was fuck me. Wait, he smiled as I did so. It was eerie quiet for a few moments. Right?
Eerie quiet for a few moments.
Yeah, because before someone finally spoke up, the second Arctic wolf, who was closest to the door, looked at me and said in a deep Canadian voice, "Jordan, lad, you got back to the bullets for putting us in the hospital, eh?" I just nodded. Let's see. I looked at Darren and smiled at him. At that point, a doctor came in and spoke to Darren's parents, Mr. and Mr. Lantern. Your son will be fine. He has no broken bones. He hasn't got much damage to his insides. However, he'll probably feel extremely sick. Is more likely to throw up as soon as he has something to eat. Furthermore, from being beaten up, he'll be more than likely to urinate blood. Oh, geez, this will stop within the next 24 hours. If it doesn't, please do call. Also, he can be discharged as soon as he's ready to go. This is the best thing ever.
Alright, my turn.
Alright.
So Darren got discharged and I went to his house. We just talked for a while, then we kissed. I lied down on his bed smiling. He rested his head on my chest. I wrapped an arm around him and the words I loved to hear came from his mouth. I love you, Terry, I smiled brightly and repeated the same words back. I love you too, Darren. I knew this was going to be awesome having him with me.
And did his blood. The end.
We finished.
What?
That's it. He might do a sequel. I don't know.
Come on, Dragon, for what you problem?
I can honestly say I'm rock hard right now.
Hold on. Oh god, now what are we gonna do? He wrote a second. Oh wait, Camp Green, Furry, Boy Ex-Boy, Foreign Feelings. What now?
What do we do with our lives?
Patient.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing that? How long have we been reading?
First, we fucking take furry quizzes at like fucking midnight, and now we're reading furry fan. Jaden, I think we may be furries.
No.
We're furries, Jaden.
My mom will be so disappointed. I'm not even joking.
As if she wasn't already. Double disappointed.
What?
Double disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know how she felt about my past phases, but Jason is hitting a new low. I can't.
Jaden, you want to come over and lay down on my chest, and as we say the words we most love. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli.
Oh god, and then we just start jizzing blood.
I want to jizz blood on you, man.
I was waiting for it to actually get sexual. Like, you know, he said he skipped the juicy part. Maybe it's a non-sexual relationship.
Anyways, that is all. Leave a like if you got hard. I know I did.
Are you gonna edit extra stuff into this?
Maybe?
Yeah, just let them stare at my lustrous face.
I might put B-movie gameplay in the back. I might just put like the words so they can read along.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like one of those Disney sing-along, except for this one's filled with depression and suicidal thoughts.
Oh god. This is interesting.
Anyways, that's it. Viewers. Yeah.
No.
Fucking kill yourself.
I got up and rushed out of the house. I could hear Darren. Terry! Wait! I'm sorry! I ran home. Luckily, no one was home, so I went straight up to my room and lied down on my bed. A few minutes later, I got a text off Darren. Terry, I am sorry. I guess it was hard for me to tell you that I was gay. I'm sorry, bud. I'm gay. Hey, Jaden. Yeah? It's kind of hard for me to tell you I'm gay. You want to come over? Play some Smash Brothers? Oh, we'll smash, alright. Yeah, I'll stick my dick in your ass. I didn't even answer. Is the recording just them staring at my profile picture? Yeah, I'm gonna put something else in there instead.